Ho ho ho. Ooh, hold on, I gotta adjust this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is right? This is right? Is it this way? What's up? Hi. Konnichiwa, 皆さん。今日は私のアートドローイングです。今回のI don't know what I'm saying. I'm just babbling. こんにちは。すいません。私がペンのドローイングです。I don't mean to offend. But I'm just having a good time. So anyways, what's poppin', everybody? I'm just messing around. I got my pens on deck. I think I lost my brush pen. I don't know where it is, but whatever. I just got my assortment of stuff here, and I'm just going to babble about and draw. Oh, is this right? There we go. I got this really cool flat brush. Check this out. Whoa! Look at this. Whoa! It's crazy. I saw a video on Daniel Warren Johnson, and he had these tools that he uses for comics and stuff. And yeah, I'm just testing it out. It seems really cool. Let's look at this guy. A bald head or something. Oh, we got something going on already. Look at this. Anyways, I'm just warming up here because I've been not in an art block. It's not that, but more so just like I just don't want to draw, so I'm forcing myself to draw. Every part of my body just wants to do, like, I want to read a comic book, and especially play video games. And no, this is really cool. I love this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's a beauty right there. Anyways, yeah, I just don't want to like draw because it's the weekend and I've had a long week. But I wouldn't say forcing myself, but deep down I do want to do it. My body says no. My mind is telling me no. But my body is telling me yeah. Anyways, yeah, man. Like, anytime I'm not feeling motivated to draw, I just start drawing anything. This is a Kuretake brush pen. I'm almost out of ink with most of these things. I need a new brush pen. Uh-oh, where the hell did that go? Oh, there we go. Okay. And then I have this other one here. Although my mind is all over the place right now. I got this other Kuretake one. This one is like refillable. Check this out. Check it out. Oh, and you can load this up like a shotgun cartridge. That's the cartridge right there. I'm almost out of ink. So yeah, and I don't feel like creating, but I'm just going to do it anyways. And just like with most things, the hardest part is just starting. That's always the hardest. Like, oh my God, this is not it, dude. I need more ink. I don't want to to use this up because this is almost also out. Okay. The hardest part about anything is just starting and just doing the damn thing. That's what I've learned. Because once you start, it becomes a little easier to do. It's easier to kind of like go with the flow. I don't know if people feel this way, but I think everybody can kind of like relate, where you think more about the thing that you're trying to do and you end up never doing it because you're just thinking so much. It's like, you think about, okay, now I gotta bust out the thing, and then I gotta bust out this thing, and then I gotta start making some marks down that might look shitty, but I don't care. I'm just gonna do whatever comes to mind. I need to do this because you gotta push through it. It's kind of like you're just like pushing through it. This is something I saw from Kim Jong-gi. He was doing like a fat guy, and like he makes these little grid lines to show form. But yeah, I don't even call this a warm-up. I don't want to do a warm-up. Normally like a warm-up is like, all right guys, let's do some figure drawing. You know, let's do some heads, and then okay, let's do like more warm-ups here. That's fine. But today I'm just gonna spitball this because I don't want to be so academic. Sometimes I just want to make some marks down and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, man, just do the damn thing, man. I don't care. I do care, but I don't want to overload myself with overthinking. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. It's from Darkest Dungeon. But yeah. Yeah, so I just want to get going. I don't want to overthink this. And then slowly, as I'm, as time passes and I keep making more marks, I'm gonna just find motivation to just continue. That makes sense. Because you can't always rely on your feelings. Like those will always come and go and wane. But if you're a good advice is, if you're like, how do you find motivation? I'm also going to go in more depth with this next time too, in like another video, but just start, man. Just, I don't know, do some planes. Do something like this. Do anything. Make some marks down. Like, be a kid. Find, like art doesn't always have to be some kind of, what's the word? Like, you're always trying to create something epic. I mean, you can simply just do like boxes. Like, do what comes naturally to you. And then eventually you'll find that things just come along. You'll find more of a motivation to do something else. Like right now, I'm just making marks down. I'm not judging this exactly. I even do some circles, dude. Like, just to keep your pen moving. Like, why not? Why not do these? Why not do a couple of these? Why not do a couple of these? You feel me? And why not do a couple of these? And the next thing you know, you're gonna do something like this. You're gonna be like, ooh, ooh, you there. You are despicable, sir. They're pointing at someone. Oh. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like chicken scratches. But the point is, I want to just draw. I don't want to draw, but I want to draw. I've been trying to play more games on my free time. I've been playing. What I've been playing? There's a lot. I'm like cycling through a bunch of games. And I'm trying to commit to like all the games I just buy. This is a weird thing. Because I often find that I buy a bunch of games and I don't play them. But I get the satisfaction of like purchasing something. I think a lot of people kind of go through that. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, what is that? It's not addiction, but it's like when you reward yourself with like fake dopamine. Like, oh yeah, I bought this thing. Like the anticipation of buying something is better, feels better than you, what's the word? Like you getting the thing. You know what I mean? You're just like, yeah, let me go on Amazon Prime and like buy a bunch of stuff, even if it's something small. Let me draw this guy laying down. Even if it's something small. See, like now I'm like thinking, which is good. Now I'm kind of finding motivation to like care. Whoa, what a weird angle. What the hell am I drawing here? Anyways, yeah, I have that problem with like video games. I tend to buy everything that's on like a flash sale, and then I look up a review. And then I'll spend some time looking up a review, and then I'll end up buying the game. After I buy the game, I don't play the game. It's just sitting there, and I'm like, why did I do that? So I try to be mindful sometimes, especially the one thing I try not to do is, first thing I do is like, I don't want to wake up and check social media. I will check my messages, which is just more for like if people are contacting me. But I think it's not very good to check social media and then the first thing you see is just news that just ruins your whole morning. Now you're just angry about a post, and that can't be good for your health, right? Like your mental health and your spiritual health. Yeah. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Yeah, so I'm not the best at it, but I try. I do try to not overload my brain with so much information dump in the morning. It's hard not to, you know. Sometimes I need that dopamine hit, man. I need that TikTok. I need to get some kind of funny laughs. You know. Let me fuck this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, you guys are seeing me make all kinds of mistakes, but whatever. One thing that's can be really cool is when you guys when you do a head, instead of trying to do the whole body, sometimes you can get you can get away with a lot by just doing like a face or something. Let's say something like this. Right, I don't know. Let's say, And then you do like shoulder, and then you do like a hand, some kind of like hand gesture. Because hands are so you can get a lot of expression out with just like shoulders, head, hands, and like feet. And let's say, and then like you can already begin to make a distinction. I mean, if you can, I mean, I can be like, yeah. And here's the and then like positioning of like the feet, like how he's standing. Is he proud? Is he scared? You know, like, then there you go. And then you just kind of like ghost an image. I don't know. But yeah, man. I'm just gonna keep on yapping. Hope you guys are having a good day and drawing along. Yeah, what have I been playing? I've been playing a lot of Helldivers with my lady. I love that game. It's one of my favorite multiplayer games ever made. It's so good. What is his knife? I'm gonna stick ya. I'm gonna stick ya. This is how the orcs talk in Warhammer. But yeah. And yeah, I really like that game. I play a lot of horde shooters. I used to play a lot of Left 4 Dead. And I love the intensity you feel when you and your friends are just fighting off hordes of zombies or something. It's always a good time. I play a lot of Darktide. And what else? I play. I used to play Deep Rock Galactic. And but recently has been more Helldivers. Love that game. Helldivs. Okay. Let's see here. So now, see how like I went from this, I don't want to draw, right? So I go from this, and now I'm here. Now I'm like thinking, think. Who the hell wants to think? And just moving my pen around a little. And if you guys are still tuning in, some people were asking me questions in the comments, which was like, first of all, thank you. Again, always thank you. I really appreciate you guys even just tuning in, even for a little bit. And some people had questions about stuff, and I try my best to answer them individually. Like I want to get to everyone's comments. I know that it's not feasible because everyone's busy, and I'm gonna get busy. But I want to try and get back to you guys with like a proper answer. But for right now, I just try to respond in the comments, and if I get the chance, I will get to answering them in a video. Things like motivation, and some people have questions about school and whether it's worth it versus getting a stable job versus like everything that's happening in the economy. It's like a lot of these things. I'm definitely gonna address these things. I might miss some people's comments, but I will do what I can. All right, look at this mess. Anyways, let's talk about some video games, huh? I'm a big Final Fantasy 14 fan. I did not get through Shadowbringers. If you guys don't know, it's an MMO. And I used to play the hell out of that game during COVID. But even though I love that game, I don't like how that game is structured. It's just like standard MMO affair regarding like its game design. You just got a bunch of fetch quests and got to talk to 1,000 people, and I don't like that. I feel like I'm wasting my time and I could be playing something else. Like you give me all this candy, right? Like you give me a really cool class with cool abilities, and then you say, no, you can't do that. You know why? Because you got to deliver wine. You got to deliver wine for the next couple of hours. So, but yeah, recently, I have a friend who is getting into that game, and I saw him on Steam, and I saw that he was on the free trial, and I said, oh no. So as a connoisseur of the game, I try to talk him out of it, because that free trial is ass. I don't care what none of y'all say. That free trial is garbage. It's those who don't know. Again, Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO, and they have a free trial, and you think, whoa, that's not bad. Like, why is that such a bad thing? I'm gonna tell you why. Because the game has a story sequence. You have to go through the story, which the beginning portions of it is not good. It is not a good time. That story, I don't like it. No hate to people who like, I mean, if you enjoy it, if you're like, yeah, I don't mind, this is cool. Like, if you like that, that's fine. But I know my friend, and I know he's not enjoying himself. The Realm Reborn has it has a storyline where not a lot is happening till like later, and even still, it's kind of anticlimactic in my opinion. I don't like it. So the free trial has, I think, all of the expansions except for the Dawn Trail or something, and Moonwalker? No, Endwalker. Moonwalker. So it allows you to go through that, and you think like that's like a lot of game, but the story structure is, in my opinion, is like not that great because you're doing a lot of walking around, doing fetch quests. It's standard MMO affair where you're just running around doing a whole lot of nothing, and then every once in a while the game gives you a dungeon. So if people don't mind that, that's cool. I mind it because the last thing I do when I get off of work is deliver squirrel pelts for the next 3 hours. I don't want to do more work. I want to play. I want to go through a dungeon. I want to hang out with my friends and like and see people with their cool outfits and do cool stuff. But the game says, no, my sweet child, for you must go through the trials of the MSQ. Then you are worthy. And I say, no, thank you. I spent, I think it was like 50 hours, 50 hours in the Realm Reborn during the free trial. I regretted every second of it. I did not like it. So you're saying, well, then why did you play? Well, because there are so many cool things about that game that I just love. I absolutely adore. I love the dungeons. I love the class design. I love the people. It has a really cool community. It's so much fun to play. But anytime I can't do that stuff and the game says, all right, in order for you to unlock this next dungeon, you have to go through this story. I dreaded it. It was so, and I understand the story too. And but anyways, I tried to talk my brother out of it because I knew he would not like that. And what happened? I hit him up so quick. I was like, bro, hop on Discord right now so I could tell you why you should not play through that trash of the trial. I recommend anybody getting into that game, try it out. Play FF14, the free trial, and for a couple hours and see if you like it, right? If you like everything that's happening, and I'm talking like the story quest, the dungeon design, like you like that, you're like, yeah, I don't mind it, then fine, cool, stick with it. Do not skip it. But if you try it out for about like 5, 10, 15 hours, and you're saying, you know, this is cool, but man, all this fetch quest, all this MSQ stuff is boring. If you find that boring, let me tell you, my dude, nothing changes. It's the same for the next 200 hours. I will say, in Heavensward, it gets so much better. Heavensward was godlike. I love Heavensward. But everything during A Realm Reborn, which is during the free trial, whoo, shit. My God. I did not like it. So I called him up. He said, yeah, my girl is telling me to play through every part of it. I'm like, you know what? I actually understand that because there are a lot of plot importance, especially later on. So I feel that, but I think it depends on the kind of person you are. Like if you are a person who's like pressed on time, then and you're not having fun with the MSQ, then nothing's gonna change. Nothing is gonna change. And so I said, look, man, this is what you do. My brother, go ahead and buy the Realm Reborn story skip. Watch. The people who play Final Fantasy can be like, blasphemy. What? If you're not having fun, buy that story skip because I guarantee you Heaven's Ward is a lot better. And watch. You're going to be like, wait, but how are you going to know what happens? This is why we have YouTube. Why play? You're not even playing, first of all. Why play when you can watch? You could watch a story summary and get caught up in what is happening. Okay? That's what I say. So like now I'm like kind of thinking here. Maybe there's like storytelling. These guys they're like surrounded by some terrible thing. So now I'm kind of thinking here. Uh-oh. Anyways. Yeah, and then there's like bad guys. I don't know. So I'm just babbling as I'm talking and drawing, which is kind of hard to do, but let's see. I'm gonna try and do so yeah, like it depends on the kind of person you are. If you have the patience for it and you could enjoy things like that and not mind its pacing, then I think more power to you. You should just play through it. But you got to ask yourself, like, when you're spending your free time and you're busy and you have things like obligations, like, how do you want to spend your free time? Do you want to spend your free time doing fetch quests? Like, it depends on like what you're looking for, and but are you trying to see more action? You trying to see more of your character's abilities and fun dungeons and stuff, and then there you go. Now you know whether you should stick through it, because any game that you play, you go into it always having to ask yourself, how do I want to spend my time? And if that answer can be, or if that question can be answered pretty easily, then there you go. Then you know whether a game is worth it. Here I'm like, what am I doing? So yeah, um, I'm gonna be playing more games. Especially, I'm trying to introduce my lady to um, some like other stuff, like some roguelikes or Warhammer Total War. You know, the more the cooperative experience. As much as oh yeah, we've been playing Overwatch too. Overwatch is, I know that game gets a lot of flack, but we still really enjoy that game. We think it's very fun, especially if you're not taking it too seriously. We have a really good time. Okay, I'm just gonna start doing like a shape here. Oh, how long am I going for? Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. It's gonna start. I see something. I see something. Hmm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I need to. Sorry, I don't mean to stay quiet. I was just kind of thinking. Just thinking. But I'm thinking like I don't know, some kind of like hag witch. Some kind of hag witch. And drawing this small kind of helps, you know, get your design down a little bit more. Let's see. She should have like little necklaces and stuff all around. I am here for your condemnation. But yes, I hope everyone's having a good ass day. I'm just here straight chilling and I'm drawing anything. I don't care about how good it looks. I just know that I need to draw and bring out that motivation to just create. It's a habit that we should all try and form, and I'm trying to develop good habits. Yeah, you see, like, I went from, I mean, it's not great at all, but I was just like, okay, I don't know what to draw. I'm just gonna draw lines, I'm gonna draw stuff. And then slowly I'm just kind of doing anything that comes to mind. Anything that comes to mind. See, not everything has to be some kind of like masterpiece. You know, and you guys are just seeing all my successes and my faults, and that's okay. That's okay. You know, art, as much as it is for people, at the beginning, it's for you. Right? You do this for you. I'm gonna try one more here. Let's see some. Okay, I'm gonna try and think of something here. Okay. What if I got something? Do something tiny, huh? Nah. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Okay. I'm doing my little animal dudes again. Because why not? So, yeah, you guys can see like just starting off and getting into the groove of things will really help you just kind of like kickstart like an engine. I don't know if that makes sense. Almost like you're a what is it called? Oh, like you're a car and you need to just get a little bit of a boost. Just draw anything, dude. Even if you can't think of anything from your own head, what's gonna help with that is if you just pick an object and start drawing, like anything that's in your household. It's gonna do wonders for you. It's gonna really help you just get things going. And like here. And I think sometimes we tend to have this mental block of having to make something that just looks so pristine, and the ideas aren't hitting, and especially if you're like a, I don't know, content creator, or you work in industry or something, like not every idea hits, right? But like Bob Ross said, just like make happy little accidents and discover. Hold on, there's a little mosquito here. Get the fuck out of here, boy. And it's pretty freeing. Like here, I'm just drawing. This is more for me and for you guys to hang out, and hope maybe you guys have a video game in the background, or maybe you guys are drawing along. Draw along with me. But yeah, this is. I just want to be consistent, which is why I'm doing this. Let's start about a shape. And then out from the depths, we get the skeletons. Rise. Ooh. Ooh. They're rising. We are the dead. Oh, what I dropped. Dun 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 dun. Jin jin. I just need metal music. Jin 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 jin. Some black metal. And they're all just rising up like boom boom. Boom, boom. This guy's like crawling up like this. Rise, rise. Yeah, I'm not even planning this. I'm just like noodling around and just thinking about ideas that just inspire me. And again, you'll be surprised to find like when you guys are just like making marks and just doing things, and slowly your brain begins to like adapt and formulate things and be like, okay, I could push myself a little bit more, maybe a little bit more. An hour ago, I was like, I don't want to do jack shit. Excuse me. I thought I was just gonna maybe draw for 10 minutes and then move along, but like you see how like you get that momentum going a little bit and you just begin to draw. Just draw. If you don't want to, hey, sometimes you just got to step away. You just got to walk away. Don't think about it. But I mean, eventually just come back, man, and just do stuff like this. Nothing wrong with that. Why not? You're in high school. Imagine yourself, you're in high school and you just in the top of your notebook, you're doing these little Superman S's. Uh-oh. Did I do this right? Oh my God. Oh my God, what the hell is this? So, anyways, hope you guys have a good weekend. Stay healthy, y'all. Bye-bye.